No, it won't. Will it? Needs to give it to Soul.
Just to lock up 369. They haven't spotted Jackie Love.
What is going on in mid?
Follow-up here, but Mom called Tian and Mako. Backing away.
Corki's taking a full top tower. Oi, oi, oi.
Use it, but we'll just set their sights on mid.
It's similar to the last game, though, where top esports get to this point where they're like, cool, we can take these extended skirmishes in a 4 versus 5 scenario. Cream's just pushing on that top side.
It's an objective bounty dragon. Cream has no TP, but their top tier 2 for Corki is not good.
But you're about to lose 2 towers as TL.
Making forward by TP in. Hook good started off. They got a TP flank off to the side. Jackie Love needs to get the hell out. Back away. Impact.
This Rumble is so useless.
Nice scrap field, the extra bit of movement speed. Dragon
why doesn't Impact just play Cassante and Renekton and shit? Why is he playing Rumble?
You mentioned Cream on the top side of the map. Grabbing yet another tower.
I guess they have TF, right? But
big APA now coming in.
oh, TN's doing TN things.
Retreat. Waiting. There's no angle for TES.
They're getting kills, but the map is horrible.
Yeah, 369 just goes to the bottom side instead.
And remember, that is an objective bounty shutdown there, grabbing that dragon. Now with 369 going to the bottom side, he has no flash, but he does have exhaust. Looks like he knows Team Liquid are overloading this side of the map, and he's getting out of there.
He may not get out of there, though. Umpty's coming, and for JJ over the wall.
Spots the Nautilus.
Oh, he got it.
Well, walk away. He'll take the
and Smolder's dead.
And now it's the Dragon who's in trouble. Impact throws down the ulti, but it's too late already. Jackie Love is throwing down damage.
Oh my god.
Not even needed. It doesn't push
it's disgusting. It is vile.
Are just falling down around him. TL look good on the bottom side. Weren't able to find the angle, and TES are quick.
The gap's too big in every role.
Trying to sit over the wall, though, see if he can set up for APA. He knows the Cream's relatively low, but I just don't think he can take this fight. Mako's huge with Jackie Love behind him.
APA. I think you just have to retreat here. APA forced to flash. Not quite respecting the
This is hard to watch.
Umpty's still there. Umpty's still looking for anyone on the exit.
A lot of things happening in this game.
Cream. Does he know it's Cream, though?
Yes,
surely Mako's footsteps are way more important.
TS looking good, 369's in form. Cream's comfortable. Jackie Love being Jackie Love.
Very light on his feet.
I will say though, it's sick to see Mako performing this well, because it was him coming off of EDG into top esports was always going to be such a risk. Like nearly a decade with Edward Gaming, a world championship, an MSI championship.
Yeah, Yon's just getting caught here. What's he doing?
Is performing so well.
Like these mistakes are so
immediately murdering anyone on
so
TL
weird.
And you can see this fight is so tough. But to build on what you said, Rob, it's not just what Mako has done for top esports. It's also
we
what
said Liquid would win.
Right?
Listen, we all knew Tense was going to win.
So consistently oppressive.
You know what the best news from this series is? That means Fnatic's better than TL.
They are terrifying.
Yeah,
TL are experiencing it firsthand.
EU's better than an A from this series. That's what I'm saying.
Delusion Nami. These guys, you know, are to be feared.
They certainly are. Meanwhile, TL looking again.
Going in. Mako quick retreat out. On the core JJ.
I did say my take had no analytical points, logical points, or anything. It was Cope and
a little bit of
Hope.
Up onto Mako. Jackie Love and Cream firing back with a bit of poke of their own.
Oh my god, the Rumble. The array on Soul. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's disturbing.
But hitting Impact. He goes golden, but he's just setting up for the ball from Cream. The rocket.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
With confidence. Secure the kill.
Jesus.
John just praying for stacks here. Trying to clear the wave. TES don't even want to.
I think it's just pick me whatever, losing Peace game 3.
Yeah, I think they're going to be able to get it too, because only Yon and Core JJ, with Yon being so low, teleport up. I mean, Core JJ is going to come out and check, but all you really can do is stand and watch.
Oh, they're TPing in with Smolder, but
throw a skill shot in there.
You ain't Danny, bro. This ain't a pentakill and a Baron.
Oh, Core JJ.
TES though not going to take the bait. They don't quite have the information they need to immediately turn on Core JJ. They got the Baron. They will back away. The map's going to reset, but they managed to find the pick. Well, time for
of course it's TN. Like, that's just so funny to me. They're going to die here at TL.
Not going to leave a man behind. Mako, the double TP going in.
It's just funny to me that it was TN that he hooked.
Jungler already down. Core JJ on the retreat, hooking back to the wall, flashing out. TES ruthless on the turn.
They immediately answer with both TPs.
Herald still.
They have Herald and Baron.
That thing's going straight down mid. And so is the
oh
Baron
god, it's just gonna end mid or what? Just end mid.
To chase them through their own jungle. Got his level lead on Yon as well. Where'd the Herald go? There we go. Drive it right on down. Inhibitor, tower, exploded.
Nice use of the APA, incredible ability for stalling waves, but yet
Double
another
charge.
is gonna come
What
through
the
Mako.
fuck?
Not quite able to get a third charge here as TL doing what they can to hold on. One inhibitor already down. TES got with the cane force.
That's how it works, chat. Herald charges are stacks. If it charges past the tower, the dies next to it, it gets +1, so then it goes on 2.
Until this dragon comes up, so mid wave is already shoved in, bot wave now shoved in. You basically collect it on the way back out. They're going to look for the reset. It's so difficult for TL to try and respond to any of this right now.
They can't walk up on the tier 2. I mean, maybe they can defend inhibs. They can stall. Big stack breakpoint for Yawn. But again, only 1.5 items means...
Oh my god, we hit the smolder
favoring you
stacks.
right now,
Wait, we're down
probably just too far
16k gold, 15k gold. Wait a second,
If
fuck.
at least collecting enough of Stardust for the empowered ultimate. Again, though, it does have to be like a play where they have giant numbers advantage. And
Maybe if it was old
have the
Smolder,
dragon cruising in over a wall,
it was
where,
doable.
Core JJ has already locked somebody up, because other than that, he has this too big of a
Well, I think they went red side. I mean, they went red side to give TES Senna on purpose so they can play Smolder into it, but it didn't work. So I wouldn't be surprised if they go back blue side now, because that red side strat didn't work.
Umpty immediately knocks up, Impact following over the top of his ult, Yawn coming in with Mob, like this massive AoE wombo combo to try and hit before TN gets his ult off, but it's just so difficult because top esports aren't playing as one big unit, they're attacking multiple different side lanes. You can see now pushing top as mid is shoved in, and 369 is then drifting across into that mid lane as well.
Umpty finding a little bit of poke, but it can. You can see the execution threshold on Jackie, loves health bar, but they're very far
Go on,
away
boys,
from
just
that
send it.
point.
Send it.
Ulti from APA has to be flawless. Hook in for JJ, not immediately going to connect, but that's the ulti onto Jackie Love. Yawn can't get in the backline, and Cream immediately going to respond.
Oh my god, my Smolder is stacked up. Wait, he's dead. Yeah, alright, game 3. Wow, today's gonna be a quick day. Today's gonna be a very quick day.
They shut down TL, their hopes of scaling, their hopes of getting these dragons into a powerful state, and they will move on to match point in the first best of 5 of MSI 2024.
If they get a 90-minute game next game, this could be the fastest best of 5 ever at MSI.
What do you think our chances for the reverse sweep are?
I just thought we would only see Drake's getting bodied on Twitter, but here they are at MSI.
True, good one, Drake. Good one, Drake.
I can say. With the Aurelion Soul as well as the Smolder.
Draco said, I thought we'd only see Drake get bodied on Twitter, not at MSI.
It wasn't as quick.
It was, you know what? It was, yeah, it was.
Well, actually, it was 24 minutes. What was the first one? Pretty quick.
All right. I will say, we just have to hope that TL have something else up their sleeve. Can rally, can focus, but right now, TES feel like a tall challenge for any team. And TL certainly.
Yeah, voter viewing the top 2v2. What is TL voter viewing?
Top esports kind of got shook by Fnatic, where they've now come into this and gone, we cannot let the same thing happen. We were sloppy, we got caught out, and we have seen 1 or 2 minor errors, you know, 369 getting caught out on.
I mean, what do you want me to say? Like,
Very
the TES are playing like they did in the LPL. Bot is capping, top is capping, jungle is capping, mid is capping. They're just individually better than TL in every role.
Certainly a difficult puzzle to solve. For now, though, don't forget to log into lolesports.com using your Ryan ID for an exclusive
The top 2v2 went okay, but that was about it for the early game.
To break that one down.
Thank you so much. It is Top Esports that finds themselves in, yeah, I mean, like an hour of play on the Rift on match point already. Brad had his end the fight.
No! End the fight! Brad, stop it!
So you just want to stop now? Is that?
Yeah, let's call it a best of 3 and wrap it up. Let's start Gen G Fnatic today. Get them into the studio, quick.
Are you ready for the greatest comeback in professional League of Legends history?
I am. How does it happen? Oh, you're not. Okay.
It's looking pretty grim. So I will say, in terms of the draft, and this is going to sound like a really dumb point when a team just lost in 24 minutes by like 100,000 gold. I didn't actually hate the Team Liquid team comp. If you're going to play against a team that is better than you, you may as well play your best stuff. And like it or not, this was one of Team Liquid's best comps.
I hate their top jungle picks.
Did the double dragon and tried to. It's kind of like a one-punch.
I think
comp.
here
Like,
is fine,
if they
but
win one team fight, they
this
win
is
the game.
just.
But they were so slammed, which is unfortunate since it's not like Mako is known for Horn or Cream is known for It's the opposite.
Yeah, it's opposite fact.
Yeah, so I mean, this was definitely a top esports sending this team.
Yeah, and even though there were trades that were happening early, like that bot dive, I think they covered decently with TPs. Overall, it felt like every play that was happening
But
before the
369 is not a
deciding
TF
one was
player,
just
is it? Is it?
esports inching ahead again and again.
It is, and
Does
it
369
was a
even
very
play
different
TF?
way from when they won that first game. You know, there was a lot of chaos, there were a lot of pickups, and TES, they cleanly played the fight in bot side river in the HyperX Reflex replay.
He's
which
first
was just
timing
one
TF.
of many things that did not go the way of
Motherfucker's
Team
first timing TF, you
Yeah,
fucking
I mean,
rat.
this fight was very well played, and this is what I looked to Raz while this fight was happening. I'm like, oh,
That's a
actually,
horror.
this was them like styling with their fingers, because this is a fight that could go either way. Except TES just makes
It's
so many
a horror.
individual outplays that it goes largely in their favor.
Yeah, and the positive thing from TN side, because even though from mid lane Team Liquid is looking to destroy them,
It's a horror, man. 369 and Tess are they're just practicing. These are scrims.
The ulti coming from Jan to try and finish him off. He flashed with the right time, and it was just Top Esports cleaning up after that.
They're scrimming on stage. They're practicing Corki and Hui and TF.
Getting 3 of
What a
the
Team
4
Liquid
Drakes,
tweet.
but actually splitting the Void Grub. So, you know, not quite as objective owning, but I think a even more dominant game than game 1.
The worst thing that's tough to address in the is the time between the plays, because it felt like they were bleeding the time between. A great example was actually Impact. When Void Grubs was happening top lane, he goes over, he dies in that one. Actually, when they needed to defend mid lane, because
What? That's the worst tweet of all time.
Once again, one goes over and he dies. A lot of the time, they're just isolated deaths that's happening from Team Liquid.
That's such a bad tweet.
Whenever they have at least some tempo they can play with, or a play they get an early base.
Hey guys, we're guessing
then they have
Fistered,
to
but
delay by 20 or so
but
seconds, and then Top Esports can end up making a play of their own. So
if it was against T1,
pretty,
it's kind of funny, but
the third game
it doesn't really have any relation to the series.
And then you're making some positive plays, but a lot of the time,
Because the problem is with that tweet, the counter argument is, but Fnatic won against Top Esports last week, one game. You can't even win one. Come on, man.
Squad during some of the highlights of that game, they look defeated. Not to say that, of course, it is their job to come up with solutions, quite obviously. So is there anything that you could throw out there? I mean, you know, Fnatic took one game
Alright,
off
chat.
them, right, off a good mid lane performance of Humanoid. Like, is there
Alright, chat,
anything
tell
to
me,
replicate?
what is Team Liquid's pocket picks? What are their pocket picks?
Actually, to me, Team Liquid has had 2 pretty
I hope they have a big pocket.
separate strategies in both games, and I think they probably have a third and even fourth one. I think what I'm expecting, based off what I've seen, is for Team Liquid to put update on a couple of
Ziggs, it's banned.
He's probably looked, in terms of the difference between how they look in LCS to how he's looking this series, that's the biggest drop-off that I've seen. So get him on like his signature champion, let him really try and flip the game, which he's done so often. And I actually think they should just pick another 2v2 fighting mode. Like, they should just Lista again and actually go toe-to-toe. I think at this point, since TS has the buffer, they're not going to do the lane swap for practice or something. I think they'd actually try and style on him. And, like, it's unlikely that Team Liquid is going to take games, but I think that's what they're doing.
Yeah, flip it on your own. Don't let them flip it for you, at the very, very least. Okay, let's see if...
I feel bad for Shox. She rocked up to MSI like, ooh, an international. I can't wait to host the main stage. Welcome to MSI. Thank you for watching.
Closing out the day cleanly, rather. We will be right back.
Guys, it's either going to be a fast day or a fun day, right?
True.
Yep, well, we'll see.
Shut down. 要刺得快，刺得狠。
It's fine. We all know round 1 will just be one-sided stomps, but then round 2, you know, Gen G, Top Esports, T1 BLG, I mean G2 BLG, I mean G2 PSG,
An enemy has been slain.
Will Team Liquid go 0-6? That would be absolute cinema. If Fnatic lose tomorrow, do they play TL? I think so, right? Is it Fnatic TL, chat, if they both lose? I don't know how the seeding works in lower bracket. Ooh, Fnatic TL. Gimme. that's the series that matters, isn't it? It's whoever can claim third place in this tournament in terms of region. Which region finishes third, that's all that matters. Haha, haha. Fnatic lost, haha. Yeah, but we beat NA. Oh, PCS. Ah, shit.
You have been slain. Your team has destroyed the turret.
No moan. Fuck, man. How's Dom doing? Let me ask him. How are you holding up, buddy?
Red Bull gives you
这也称得上是挑战吗？A summoner has disconnected.